Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. You have to live with this result every second of every day for the next year, guys.
Some of the greatest sports talk radio takes place in the state of Alabama because of the rivalry and the trash talk that goes on between Auburn fans and Alabama fans. It is must-listen radio, David. It's incredible.
And it's must-watch TV. Like, no matter what the records are, it seems like it's always a good game. The hate runs deep, and it is a great game to call.
Looking to throw, it's Mack. And the misconnection on third down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Auburn Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Makes the grab. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. And his throw is incomplete. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Second and 10, he'll throw again. They get him down after he makes the catch. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. They'll give it to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Auburn.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on second and inches. Motion from the offense. Looking for a man, it's Mack. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man quickly. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, give on the inside. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. They'll try the run. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Mack. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now they'll run it on the toss. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They're going to ride this running back. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The hand to the running back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D-linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and that.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Number 3.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Mack. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
On to kick it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Offense getting set for 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now on the option. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Pulls and fired complete. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Gets it out quickly.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of back tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him, Tack.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers! I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Running back goes in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. Last time these two clashed in the Iron Bowl, it was the Tide winning a classic.
And the Tide have done a great job in recent history of owning Auburn, doing a great job of winning this series. But they respect them every single. They know they won last year, but every year there's a healthy level of respect for this Auburn Tiger team.
Yeah, and I think back to last year's game. For Alabama, it was their best players making the big plays late in the game. And this game this year is littered with game changers on both sidelines. Both Auburn and Alabama have the guys that can break this game wide open. So we're going to see a great one here.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll throw it on first down. A strike downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. He's looking for a man on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And he intercepts it. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Safe completion on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Finds his big tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. To the air, it's Mack. Unloads it downfield. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The aerial assault continues. Fires it down the seam. He caught it, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On second down, looking to throw. Quickly complete. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out easy.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. On the move, he fires. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points beforehand.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you've got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Mack. he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, from Tuscaloosa to the Plains, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases enjoying a soda pop and a lot of trash talk in this battle between the Tide and War Eagle. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Auburn plays out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll open the second half on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for space. It's Cobb. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. We'll see if they go back to the run here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
The give on the inside. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Alabama pushing the tempo.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team if they're having this much success on the ground. It starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense is first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense, unstoppable. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough space, and he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this.
They'll try it over the left side.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. The run to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Burton. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker Just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to throw, it's Mack. He's got an open man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Leaves it with the running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the move, it's Haynes. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Trying to pick up a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Odom. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Cobb.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. And it's caught inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Handoff to the single running back. Fights off a defender. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Got it in the middle. It's Odom. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Got a man. It's Odom. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking to throw it again. He uncorks one deep. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Tide! And once he got loose, it was all over. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. All Uncle Mo on your side.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
28.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass throw a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Just feeds the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Right down the gut of the field. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill, but show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.